Hello there! I'm so glad you've decided to join me today. We're going to dive into something that might sound a little unusual at first, but I promise it's a journey that can bring a surprising amount of joy and understanding into our lives. We're going to explore the concept of dead in a way that's far from morbid, and in fact, is brimming with life and laughter. Now, when I say dead, I'm not talking about the end of things in the way we usually perceive it. Instead, I want us to think about dead as a state of being, a profound stillness, a moment of absolute cessation that, paradoxically, can be the fertile ground for new beginnings. It's about understanding the beauty in endings, the quiet powers of letting go, and the unexpected humor that can arise when we embrace the natural cycles of life. Let's start by unpacking this idea of dead in a way that's not about finality, but about transformation. Think about a seed. Before it sprouts, it's essentially dead to the world above ground. It's dormant, seemingly inactive, but within that stillness, an incredible potential is waiting to be unleashed. It's in that state of deadness that the seed gathers its strength, its energy, its blueprint for growth. This is a powerful metaphor for our own lives. How often do we feel stuck? Like we're in a period of deadness in our careers, our relationships, or our personal growth. It's in these moments, when we feel like nothing is happening, that we have the greatest opportunity to prepare for what's next. It's a time for introspection, for quiet reflection, for allowing old patterns to fade away so that new ones can emerge. And then there's the ha-ha-ha, dead key nut part. This is where the humor, the sheer absurdity, and the delightful unexpectedness come in. This phrase, in its playful and slightly nonsensical nature, captures the essence of finding amusement in the unexpected, in the moments when life throws us or when we realize the futility of clinging too tightly to something that's already passed. It's about that moment of realization, that sudden burst of laughter, when you see the funny side of a situation that might have initially felt overwhelming or even a little sad. Consider the concept of a dead end in a road. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It might be the end of one path, but it's also an invitation to explore a different direction, to find a new route, to discover something entirely unforeseen. The dead end forces us to pause, to reevaluate, and to be creative. It's in these moments of apparent limitation that our ingenuity often shines brightest. The ha-ha-ha, dead peanut, is the internal chuckle we have when we realize that this dead end is actually an opportunity in disguise. It's the playful acknowledgement that sometimes the most interesting discoveries happen when we're not following the well-trodden path. Let's delve deeper into the idea of dead as a state of being that fosters creativity. Think about the artistic process. Artists often talk about killing their darlings, those beloved ideas or phrases that, while good in themselves, don't serve the overall piece. This act of killing is not destructive. It's a necessary pruning that allows the stronger elements to flourish. It's a form of creative death that leads to a more vibrant and cohesive work. The ha-ha-ha, dead peanut. Here is the artist's wry smile as they let go of something precious, knowing that the sacrifice will ultimately lead to something even better. It's the understanding that sometimes we have to let go of what we think we want to make space for what we truly need. This concept also applies to our personal lives. We often hold on to old beliefs, outdated habits, or even past hurts that no longer serve us. These can become like dead weight, holding us back from moving forward. The act of consciously letting go of these things, of killing them in our minds, can be incredibly liberating. It's not about forgetting or denying, but about acknowledging that they have served their purpose, and it's time to move on. The ha-ha-ha, dead key nut, is the feeling of lightness and freedom that washes over us when we finally release these burdens. It's the joyful realization that we are no longer tethered to the past. The historical context of dead can also be fascinating. Throughout history, societies have had rituals and ceremonies to mark endings. The end of a harvest, the end of a reign, the end of a life. These weren't just about mourning. They were often about celebrating what had been and preparing for what was to come. The dead would acknowledge, honor, and then integrate it into the ongoing narrative of life. The ha-ha-ha dead kina, in this context, might be the collective sigh of relief, the shared laughter that acknowledges the cyclical nature of existence, the understanding that even in loss, there is a continuity. It's the recognition that life is a constant ebb and flow, a series of beginnings and endings, each holding its own unique significance. Consider the vastness of the universe. Stars are born, they live their lives, and eventually they die. But their death is not an end. The elements forged in their fiery cores are scattered across space, becoming the building blocks for new stars, new planets, and perhaps new life. This cosmic cycle of death and rebirth is a profound testament to the interconnectedness of all things. The ha-ha-ha dead keynote here is the awe-inspiring realization of this grand, ongoing process. It's the humbling understanding that even in the seemingly final act of a star's demise, there is an incredible act of creation taking place. Let's bring this back to our everyday experiences. How can we cultivate this mindset of finding joy and opportunity in what might seem like dead situations? It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing a setback as a definitive end, try to see it as a redirection. When a project doesn't work out as planned, instead of dwelling on the failure, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? What new possibilities has this opened up? The ha-ha-ha dead keynote is the playful embrace of this learning process. It's the willingness to laugh at our mistakes, to acknowledge the unexpected turns, and to move forward with renewed curiosity. Think about the concept of dead time. We often lament the moments when we feel like we're just waiting for a bus, waiting for an appointment, waiting for a response. But what if we reframed this dead time as opportunity time? This is where the ha-ha-ha dead keynote can truly shine. Instead of scrolling mindlessly through your phone, could you use that dead time to jot down an idea, practice a few phrases of a new language, or simply observe the world around you with a sense of wonder? It's about reclaiming these seemingly unproductive moments and infusing them with intention and a touch of playful spirit. The key is to cultivate a sense of resilience, not by avoiding difficult situations, but by learning to navigate them with a sense of humor and an open heart. When we can find the ha-ha-ha dead keynote in the face of challenges, we are not diminishing the seriousness of the situation, but rather, we are empowering ourselves to approach it with a lighter spirit and a more creative mindset. It's about recognizing that even in the midst of difficulty, there is always room for a smile, a chuckle, and a renewed sense of possibility. Consider the power of letting go in relationships. Sometimes, relationships reach a natural end. This can be painful, but it doesn't have to be a solely negative experience. If we can acknowledge the dead phase of a relationship with grace and understanding, and perhaps even find a touch of haha dead keynote in the shared memories and the lessons learned, we can move forward with a sense of peace and gratitude. It's about celebrating what was, acknowledging what is no longer, and opening ourselves up to new connections. The phrase dead serious is often used to describe something of great importance. But what if we could be dead serious about finding the humor and the opportunities in life's inevitable endings? This isn't about trivializing important matters, but about approaching them with a balanced perspective. It's about understanding that even in the most solemn of circumstances, there can be moments of lightness, of connection, and of unexpected joy. The ha-ha-ha dead keynote is the ability to find that sliver of light, that moment of shared humanity, even when things are tough. Let's think about the natural world again. When a tree sheds its leaves in the autumn, it appears to be in a state of deadness. But this is a crucial part of its life cycle. The fallen leaves nourish the soil, providing the nutrients for new growth in the spring. This is a perfect example of how dead can be a precursor to vibrant life. The ha-ha-ha dead keynote here is the appreciation for this intricate, self-sustaining system. It's the understanding that what appears to be an ending is, in fact, a vital part of a continuous cycle of renewal. The concept of dead can also be applied to our digital lives. We often accumulate vast amounts of digital clutter, old files, unused apps, forgotten social media accounts. Decluttering this digital space can be incredibly freeing. It's like giving your digital life a fresh start. The haha dead nut is the satisfaction of clearing out the old, of making space for the new, and of feeling a sense of order and control in our increasingly digital world. Ultimately, embracing the idea of dead in this positive, transformative, and even humorous way is about cultivating a more resilient and joyful approach to life. It's about understanding that endings are not always final, that stillness can be a source of strength, and that even in the most unexpected places, there is room for laughter. The ha-ha-ha dead peanut is the secret weapon we can all wield to navigate life's complexities with grace, humor, and an unwavering sense of optimism. It's the ability to look at a situation that might seem like a dead end and find a hidden path, to acknowledge a loss and find a lesson, to embrace the natural cycles of life with a smile. So, the next time you encounter something that feels like an ending, step back for a moment of stillness. I encourage you to pause, take a deep breath, and perhaps, just perhaps, you'll find yourself with a little chuckle, a knowing smile, and a quiet understanding that even in dead, there is an abundance of life waiting to be discovered. It's a powerful perspective shift that can truly transform how we experience the world. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this exploration of dead has brought a new perspective and perhaps even a smile to your face. If you found this interesting, I'd be delighted if you'd consider following along for more explorations into life's fascinating nuances. Until next time, keep embracing the journey with all its endings and beginnings. And don't forget to find the ha-ha-ha dead key nut along the way. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got some incredibly exciting news to share with you all today. We just hit a fantastic milestone. A brand new subscriber joined our community. It's moments like these that truly make all the effort worthwhile. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you who chooses to be here to celebrate this wonderful occasion and to show my appreciation for your support. I want to do something special. I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite videos with you, and I'd love for you to join in on the fun by subscribing to the channel. Think of it as a little thank you gift from me to you, and a way to ensure you don't miss out on all the amazing things we have planned. We're building something really special here, a space where we can explore, create, and connect. And honestly, the energy and creativity that flows through this community is what inspires me every single day. I'm constantly brainstorming new ideas and planning out some really engaging freestyle content that I think you're going to absolutely love. It's all about keeping things fresh, exciting, and full of positive vibes. So, if you haven't already, I really encourage you to hit that subscribe button. It's a simple click, but it means the world to me. It helps us grow this amazing community even further. Plus, you'll be the first to know when new videos drop, so you can dive right into the latest adventures and discussions. Thank you again for being such an incredible part of this journey. Your presence, your engagement, and your enthusiasm are what makes this channel truly come alive. I can't wait to see what we create together next.
Instant kill! Great play! You destroyed the turret!